Hey everybody, it's Rick. I'm going to be using Utrecht paint today, acrylic paint. It's another episode of AI. So I already typed it in there. I want to do a landscape with the mountain, trees, and a small waterfall into a river. So let's see what happens. I'm asking AI. This is on Imagine. Uh, Generate. Let's see what we get here. And then I'll sketch it on the canvas and paint it if it's a good one. Wow, that's not too bad. I don't see the waterfall. Oh, right there in the front. Right here. Alright, well, that looks kind of cool. Alright, I'll sketch that up there with burnt umber real quick. And this is my second episode of doing doing these AI paintings. This app is called Imagine. I mean, I'll use this as a guide, but I kind of like what's going on here. Everything's kind of full. The whole canvas, there's a lot of work to do in here, so looks like we're going to have some trees coming down like this. I'm going to lower the mountains down. We'll have a distant mountains back here as they're kind of getting closer here. And a hill coming down here. The water is sneaking through here like this. Down to the waterfall over here. And let's see, we got this is all the this is the water down here. All this is I have another hill here with this will be flat ground in here, flat ground in here. We got a groundwork here. This comes down to the waterfall. Big steep hills here. And then trees coming here. Alright, there's the layout. I'm going to get started. And hopefully this comes out good. I got my normal earth tone colors down here, so everything should be alright. The only one I didn't put down was, I forgot to put some yellow ochre in there. This Utrecht paint is pretty good. I recommend it for it's good acrylic paint. It's heavy-bodied acrylic paint. Okay, so I recommend it. I'm going to use cobalt blue for the sky. Put a nice blue sky up here. I do have some of my water over here. This is just water with some flow additive in there. You just put a little flow additive with a little bit of water and keep your brush kind of saturated with the the flow aid. It helps the paint move a little better on the canvas. Alright, so I'll do a blue sky, lighten it up a little bit here by the mountains. This is the second installment. I've done another video already where I asked AI to design a landscape for me, and I painted it. So it's pretty fun. I'm going to go pretty fast. This mountain here was kind of pretty far in the back in the distance, so I'm going to make this pretty light gray back here. And then we have some put some things on the peak there, another outcrop there, so I can put maybe some snow on there. That looks good. There we go. So we'll have a distant mountain there, way in the back. I kind of like the way it cradles the mountain in between all the trees and the hill here. Like we have this distant mountain back there. Looks pretty cool. I think this one came in front of these, so it looks like it's moving forward. So this will be in front of that one. I'll tuck this behind that mountain there. So there we go. All right. I just want to get the main color in first, and then I'll go from there. These are going to be trees here, so what I'm going to do, they were really dark. I got my Hooker green, so what I'm going to do is paint this in with Hooker green, and then I'll put some treetops on the top once I get all the color in there. I put a little Mars black in my Hooker green to make it darker. It really helps when you do trees. It makes the trees look a lot better for sure. This is going to be a green hill over here, so I have some different green here. I'll add a little bit of yellow ochre to it and put a green hill over here on this side. What I'm going to end up doing is just putting in my underpaint first. Put all the underpaint in and then go from there. This will be groundwork down here by the river, so I'm going to make this a mixture of yellow ochre and burnt umber. Just get some underpaint going here. I better put the river in so I don't lose it. I'm just going to put the river in with a light blue for right now. This will be a waterfall there. That's good enough for now. Let me put some water down here. So yeah, if you haven't tried that app yet, it's called Imagine. It's pretty cool. I'm using it for free. I didn't pay anything for it. You get like, you can use it for, I don't know, ask it 4 or 5 things a day, and then it kind of locks you out after that. But all right, there's gonna be our water. Put a waterfall right in here, I think it was. Very good. Looking good, looking good. This was also a dark hill, so I'm going to put in just make this dark here with the green that I have. The Hooker green. And then I'll put some Hooker green down here around the bottom. Just like that. There we go. Over here I'll put some green grass on this side. Little green and some yellow ochre. Put in like maybe it's gonna be like a place where you can go down there and fish by the stream. Alright, so all the underpaint's in. Make this green over here. There's the underpaint, it's all done. Let me see how it's looking in the frame there. Not bad, I'm starting to get sunlight. Guess I gotta cover that up. Give me a second here. There we go. All covered. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to try and go fast on this because I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. So, I mean, obviously, if I put it on YouTube, it's going to means it came out good. But I'm going to use a fan brush and stamp in some tree tops up here with the fan brush. See that? Hopefully I'm not in the way. I'm just trying to create tree tops up there without covering all my mountain. That looks pretty good. Yeah, might have to get a bigger fan brush. I'm going to stamp this whole area straight up and down so to give it the same type of look and texture with the fan brush with color on it. Probably put some bushes down in here, or trees, tree tops down at the bottom here. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, so there's our trees up there. Let me make a few of them look like evergreen trees up there, so it just doesn't look all hokey up there. Make a few of them look like evergreen trees. Okay. So I've been using this Utrecht acrylic paint. I really like it. It really makes the acrylic paint look like oil paint. Alright, I'll have to work on that, but you get the idea. Make that look like a bunch of trees coming down, okay? Let me get the snow on the mountain. I'm pretty sure it's all dried by now. So what I'm going to leave that one gray back there. So I'm going to put the light coming in from the left. Okay, so it'll be behind this hill here. So I'm going to hit the left side of these peaks with a little bit of light. Just like that. Looks good. Good enough in my book. I'm going to mix a little blue and white. And actually, I'm going to make a light blue for the back side of these mountains here. I'll try and leave some of the gray in there. I kind of like the way that gray looks. So I'm going to lightly pull the blue. Almost use it like a knife. There's some cliffs in here. So what I'm doing now is basically the shady side of the mountain where the sun's not quite hitting. Pull some of this blue down here. Rinse my brush. I'm going to kind of blend the two colors together where they meet very lightly, just to get a softer look up there. There we go. Look at that mountain. Wow. Wow, that looks amazing. I saw some light there right when I stood back. See how that light appears in the middle? Like right here. Yeah, boom. I kind of like that. It almost looks like if I could put the light coming down like that right here, that would look wicked. Like this light coming down here. Let me see if I can do it very lightly. Yeah, I can't get it to look like it, but that looks cool. All right, let me keep going. This is pretty much done here. I gotta put some trees in here. I got this cool, it's another stencil brush. And I'm gonna make some trees right here. Watch how cool this thing works. I'm trying to lighten up this hill real quick up here. I should have lightened this up when I first put this green in. But there we go. Good enough. Alright, watch. I'm going to put some trees here with this. It's a stencil brush. It's kind of like a bristle brush, but watch how it makes pretty cool cool trees and bushes. I'm going to bring some trees down here. Just stamp in the color, then I'm going to highlight. I'll highlight them. So there we got some instant trees over there, and then I'm going to I'm going to wait down here to see. I might have to look at that picture again. Let me put the water in for the waterfall real quick, so I can see how that's going to look. So it had it coming from this way, but I needed to go from this way. There we go. Yeah, okay, so there's the waterfall. Very good, very good. Very good. I just kind of want to see what this is going to look like. Just going to add some water to the side real quick. Because I don't have any, it doesn't look like this river is flowing right to me, so it looks like what I'm going to have to do, this is what I'm going to have to do, is create bunch of drops in here, I think. I don't know. I can't get it to look right. Okay, so I think this river, I need to redo it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do, it's not a big thing. It's not a big thing at all, but what I'm going to do is get some of my yellow ochre and burnt umber and cover up my river temporarily, right? Just cover it up real quick, work this groundwork again, and I'm going to rerun the river. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let that dry for a little bit. So the water's going to sneak through here. Alright, let's see this now. It's still too high there, I think. I'm going to have to lower it down here. Some kind of bug on there. Get off of there. We'll have that river disappear behind there. That looks a little better. Okay. It's getting there. That's why when you paint, you really gotta see it as you're going. So change something if it doesn't look right. So that did not look right to me. So let me line this river with some bushes here. It might help it out. There we go. Okay, it's getting there. I'll just have to change it up like that a little bit. That's fine. Alright, now it's getting there. Where's my get my new bristle brush. I want to highlight these trees already. I want to show you how cool this brush is. I'm going to mix a little yellow ochre and burnt umber. And I'm going to highlight these trees with some of this yellow ochre. Look at that. Look at those trees. It's amazing. I'm gonna make some, maybe should make some different colors for down here. I don't want to forget. So whenever you have trees like this in the back, I always seem to forget to show you because I never grab my liner brush during when I'm painting. So you can get a liner brush and get a little bit of white on it, and when you're done at the end of your painting, you can put some branches in here, okay, to make it look like a tree back there, okay. Just use white. Check it out. You just put a few branches in your trees, and it's a good little trick. Then you got instant trees there. See that? Doesn't that look cool? 32 minutes. I mean, this is pretty good for what that AI gave me. But what I'm hitting right now is like, you got to be creative, because I gave up looking at the picture already because I laid it out the way it was, and now I'm trying to create on the spot, and it takes time. So, but I'm just showing you a few things that I'm thinking right now that I can show you without wasting time. That's pretty cool. Now, this hill here, I can glaze it. I'm going to glaze it with a soft, just get a soft acrylic brush, and I'm going to try and glaze it with yellow. See what happens, okay? So on your palette, get some of your yellow, grab a little yellow and put it over here to the side, and then dip your brush in your water, and then just get your brush wet with that yellow, and you can even like dab it on a paper towel so you don't have too much on there, and then come up here and glaze that hill, maybe just the top part of it, but it'll look like the light's hitting over there. And you can also use that technique down in here, glazing across different colors with that yellow to brighten things up, okay? So now I kind of like that hill, but I'm going to actually grab a little bit of my dark green and maybe add like some, I should add some kind of trees to the top up here, just on the very, very top. Some distant trees up there. Just like that, and then titanium white at the bottom. There we go. That looks a little better. See, now that hill, I'm kind of happy with that hill now. Okay, it's got something up there. The hill to me, it's pretty steep, and I don't know what to do with this really steep hill, so I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. All right, so I'm gonna put some of trees here now, just like these, but over here on this side. I want to, but I don't know. I don't know. This I'm going to turn into like a rock bed, I think. Yeah, let's put some rocks down here. So I'm going to get some Payne's Gray. And what we're going to do is we're going to create some rocks down in here, okay? Very good. What it is those are going to be little miniature. They're going to be little miniature mountains. Give them a second to dry. I want to fix these bushes up a little. I like them, so I'm going to actually define them a little more so I can highlight them. I'm using, this is the old stencil brush. I went back to it because it's a little smaller than the other one. But they're perfect for making these type of bushes here and trees. I'm going to run some bushes up here because I don't know what to do with this big old gray thing here. I might turn this into trees and stuff here on the side. Very good. All right, let's. I'm going to finish these rocks now. They're almost drying up, so I'm going to try and turn these into rocks. Okay. Kind of in a weird position here. Good enough. I'll work on that in a little bit. fix my, I want to fix the waterfall now. Doesn't that look cool? It's looking pretty good. Let me see where I am on time. I don't know if probably have to finish this on my own and post it as a when I'm done I'll post it as a you know what I mean, a post. Let me get some clouds up there, and the clouds will bring it all together, even though it's not done yet. It's gonna give it some character. If I put some clouds up in here real quick. Kind of wet my brush a little too much there. I put a few clouds in the scene, and I think it's gonna make it look a lot better. Grab more paint than, there we go. My brush was way too wet, but still is, but so this is an oil brush. I'm just kind of stamping in the cloud with titanium white, shaping it to the shape I want it, and then I can put some shadows on the cloud. So to put some shadows on there, you just grab a little bit of Payne's Gray and mix it in with a little blue, and right at the bottom of your cloud, you can either stamp the color in like this, or you can actually brush it in at the bottom like this. Just brush it in. Or you can press it in like this. I kind of like to pull it. But you just got to get a little darker color underneath. I'll let those dry, and then I'll probably finish it when I shut the camera off. But just get a little dark underneath. It'll look like a shadow. Let me see how that looks in the frame. Looks pretty good. I think AI, that was pretty cool. AI gave me a pretty decent picture. I have to put like a cliff wall here. Because this doesn't look flat yet. It doesn't look right yet, so our ground level now is here, dropping down to here. So our new ground level is going to be down here somewhere. That looks a little better. It also needs a little mist now, so I'm going to stamp in some mist. See if that helps it out. Really a wet brush with titanium white on it to make some mist down here. That looks pretty good. Alright guys, that was another that's another AI help from AI. I thought it was a pretty good layout. And I'm still gonna work it a little and finish it, and I'll put it on YouTube as a post. Plus I'll put this video on as well, but I don't know how much more you want to watch me design it now, because I'm at the point where I need to get creative. And I think the video's already long enough. Let me highlight these other bushes for you. And I'll get the new brush for that. This is that new stencil brush. I'm going to highlight these now like I did those trees. I'm going to put a little bit of yellow in it this time. Yellow ochre, yellow and yellow ochre, and maybe a hint of burnt umber. Let's see how this ends up looking. Not bad. Not bad. This brush is way too big for this, but I'm just going to hit the top of these bushes. Create some kind of foliage over here. That looks good. Alright, I'll keep working on it, but thanks to AI, I got this painting started with the help of AI. It's looking pretty good so far. It's got a lot of work to go, but wow. So far, so good. hopefully you got some ideas from that. I still need to work, you know, this whole area here. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Work these rocks. This looks cool. I like this. I got to fix the color of my water, and wow. Look at those mountains though. I got that idea from AI, how that one's just gray back there. And then I put these in front of it. So it looks really cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Cheers.